Hey everybody, so today we're going to be taking a look at the SD BB Sengoku Astray. Now I have a bad habit of calling this little guy the red frame, but to be fair, he's not the red frame. Now this little guy comes out of the Gundam Build Fighters TV series, although he is a condensed version of his high-grade counterpart, or his, TV show counterpart. And with that compression does come a few quirks, and we're going to talk about them. So first off, I want to say this, I did enjoy this build. It's a standard SD Gundam build process, so it's nothing too crazy, but it is fun to put together. But those quirks that we were talking about, yeah, they can make or break this kit, depending on how much patience you have. So let's get into them. So to start off is color separation, probably the biggest downside. Given the age of the kit though, I expected some color separation issues, but this little guy only comes in 3 colors. A dark gray, which is almost black, a red, and a white. And in places like the feet, that color separation is non-existent. Now what makes that weird for me is that the Build Strike, which came out before this kit, had a lot better color separation, especially in locations like the feet. So yeah, a little bit odd. I guess this guy just really didn't get the same treatment. But if you're willing to paint, it's an easy fix. If not, you just gotta live with it. Although it does come with some decals for color correction, which do include the feet. Some of the parts in this kit though, they fit a little bit too tight for my liking. A good example is the swords that go into the shoulder holsters. They slot in neatly, but unless you have a super durable paint or you're willing to sand down the blades or holsters, you're going to have some issues. Because every time you go to remove them, the paint is going to come off just a little bit. Now I would recommend sanding down the holsters, because if you sand too much off the blades, well, you know what could happen. It is manageable, but it's just something you're definitely going to have to watch out for. Now we're going to talk about the posability of this kit. Now, SD Gundams aren't known for their flexibility, but this one is especially limited. The biggest culprit is its massive shoulder pauldrons. Whereas most SD Gundam kits have great articulation in like the shoulders and the arms, minus the modern line of the Sengoku Soketzuden. This little guy, however, the pauldrons are just kind of static. They don't really move around as much as you might like, and due to their size, they are somewhat limiting in how the arms can move. Now, they can be removed and reattached to help with various poses and whatnot, but yeah, they just really get in the way. They can be removed and attached to the shield for a weird like head and arm combo feature, which you'll see in my photos later, but it still, very much limits him though in his base form. That default setup, when everything is where you'd expect it to be, is just very restricted. And it's not just the arms that are an issue there. The torso has a weak connection too, from like the chest to the waist section. The joint was loose straight out the box, but I was able to fix that with a little bit of clear nail polish. The head connection was fine, but the torso needed reinforcement. My final thoughts on this kit: if you can overlook these little quirks, it is a blast to build, and I had a great time working on it, and I put a lot of effort into making it look good, which hopefully will show in the photos. But I think if you're a fan of the Astrays in any way, this was probably a good one to add to your collection. Anyways, that's it for this one. You guys enjoy the photos, stay sharp, stay creative, keep building, and I'll catch you next time.